Can you take us to what you think happened that day?
I have a theory. Mind you, it's just a theory that something could have happened right there at the point where the bodies was found. I won't give her name, but I will use her initials, KW. She had said, had my son have gotten home a little earlier, he would have caught them going down the hill.
The van, driven by Mr. Weber.
They have that private drive. Now, we know that he arrived a short time after that, a very small time, right after they was abducted. What if his car was going down that path and one of the girls yelled to try to get the attention of the driver? That could have set the guy off.
But the van, driven by Mr. Weber, spooked him. He probably heard it. I mean, that's a long lane. You can hear it before it gets right up there.
You can. I've heard it.
Yeah. So I think that he then took him across that frigid creek.
But if one of them had yelled to try to get the attention of the driver, that could have tipped things off immediately. He could have struck one of them, the other could have yelled, and it just became what it was, a double murder.
Well, I think the evidence and the facts clearly indicate that they were out there, dropped off, possibly to meet somebody, or maybe just to go out there and enjoy a nice, unseasonably warm day. And in Richard's own words, he laid in wait. He stalked them. He kidnapped them by telling them to go down the hill, by pointing a gun at them. I believe he was going to sexually assault them at the bottom of that hill, underneath the trestle.
Anybody that knew that area and had covered it, and to the extent that the suspect did, he had been there quite a few times waiting. This was a crime of convenience. The guy had went there, he knew the area, had it all in his head as to how it was going to play out once somebody showed up that fit his image of victim and there was no one else around. If they get down to that bridge in an area where you can go over and get them, you take them right over to that point, because that point couldn't be seen from the trail or the bridge. You couldn't be seen from any area there. He knew that, and he knew his way out.
My theory is that he probably commanded them to get naked and was going to do some sort of sexually gratifying acts there, and was being selfish and was a coward. I think he treated them like animals. And again, that's where my anger comes into how one human being could treat two other human beings that way. I think that he was selfish and thought that they were going to turn him in, that he failed to kidnap him. He failed to gratify himself sexually, and he slit their throats, put sticks on them, and how he can go on and live his life, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but he did. And I think there's a lot of other theories, but that's what the facts and the evidence clearly indicates happened.
I am using the best guesswork that I have in the same way that investigators do. Law enforcement and trolls, man, hop on. Get the fuck out of here.